This is one more offering in the same segment to further strengthen our position in the segment, the ICV segment. Currently, we are at around 20% market share in the ICV, and with the launch of Guru, this will be further strengthened. The other point is that we are offering this product in both BS3 and BS4 versions. So we have the BS3 as well, which we would be selling primarily in this quarter. And the BS4 is also ready, and that is available for certain regions where BS4 has already become mandatory. And pan-India, from 1st of April, we will have BS4. So I don't see any disadvantage because of our being ready with BS4 at this point in time.
Right, you said you have a BS3 variant
as well, yes.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, just for one quarter, did it make business sense to actually launch the BS3, or did you have to do it because of the timing of the launch?
Again, if you look at the product in detail, there's not much of a difference between the BS3 and the BS4 on this particular segment and this particular range. So both are coming together, and definitely we would like to have BS3 norms, because this also helps us to target markets outside India where the norms of BS4 are definitely not required as of now. So there are some markets where you can sell BS3 products as well.
Right, talking about markets, so far and all these years, and I know you would deny it when I say that, but so far in all these years, the northern part of India has not been a stronghold for Ashok Leyland. The primary market for you, where you've largely played, has been the southern part of India. With these two products coming in, and ICVs and LCVs being in high demand in the northern parts of India also, do you see yourself making better inroads into the northern market with these two products?
See, if you go back 6 to 7 years, what you said that our presence maybe in the eastern market and the northern market was limited, but we have been steadily gaining strengthening our presence in these markets. It's not only about products, it's about the network that we have, the reach that we have, the touch points that we have. So we have steadily gained presence and market share in North as well. And definitely any new product offering further strengthens our position. And it would always be helpful to have these products. One thing which I would like to add is that these products, while they will help us to increase our presence in North, but at the same time they are winner products. They have best-in-class fuel efficiency, they have best-in-class payload. So it's not only about North or East, pan-India these products would be doing well, and definitely North is a big market for such products, so it will definitely help.
Right. So speaking about these two products, now that you mentioned these two products on the markets, is any of these going to be exported?
Yes. In this segment, we already have the Boss vehicle, which is the premium segment. That is being exported to countries like GCC and CIS. So that's available. But if there is a need for this kind of a product, which is a rated load application, we would definitely do this. Partner anyways is planned for being served in the other international markets.
To speak about international markets, there was a commitment made last year when you planned to double your exports income in 5 years. Are you still sticking to that plan, or are you advancing the date maybe because things have gotten really well after these two products, or from other decisions?
No, our plan remains that in the next 5-year horizon, we should be getting, for every 2 trucks that we sell in the domestic market, there should be 1 truck being sold in the export market in terms of volume, and we have mentioned that in the past, and we hold on to it, and we will definitely do it in the 5-year period.
Right. So to speak a little about numbers, while I'm sure you won't speak to me about your Q3 numbers, considering how close the results are from now. Speaking about the last quarter of the year, that's a quarter that the truck industry, the CV industry, is looking at very curiously, because the BS4 norms are going to kick in, and there's a lot of pre-buying expected. How do you see Q4 panning out for Ashok Leyland in terms of numbers?
See, Q4 has always been the best quarter for us, and this year also we were going with that understanding. In between, in November, because of the demonetization, we saw a slowdown happening, but now things are much better. January looks quite promising, and we feel that the Q4 for this year around should be at least as good as what it was last year, if not better.
If not better. So now you got me to demonetization, so I'll have to end this with the last question on demonetization, which has been the elephant in the room for everybody since November 8th. How bad a hit did Ashok Leyland take after demonetization kicked in? Because industry-wise and your company-wise also, we saw numbers fall, and while the fall was not that bad for you, but numbers did fall. So, if you could put it up to us in terms of business going down, how bad was it?
November, definitely the industry volumes came down quite a bit, say around 40%. But December it recovered to some extent in terms of numbers. And I think now that is, basically what impacted the most was that the fleet operators were not able to operate their fleets. They had liquidity issues. So now it's much better. It's coming back. So I have been talking to quite a few customers, and they're saying things are getting back to normal. So we hope that with this normalcy being restored, it will be, coming back, the market is back, volumes will be there. And definitely some impact of pre-buy would definitely be there. So we don't know the extent, but we hope that yes, there is some pre-buy which bolsters our, which boosts our sales during this quarter. But definitely we would also like to have good sales in the next year. So if there's too much of pre-buy, it's not that good also. So it's more we are looking for a more a balanced approach rather than a very big quarter this year and then we have a big lull in the next year.
So one last question. I'll try to squeeze this one out of you. The financial year as a whole, where does Ashok Leyland plan to end? Not Q3 only, not only Q4, the whole financial year in terms of numbers. What sort of a rise do you see in both volumes and the bottom line?
See, if you see the medium and heavy commercial vehicle trucks, especially, in the first 9 months we have seen that the industry has degrown by 4%, although it was expected to grow. But quarter 4 should at least get it back to where we were last year. And we hope that it may be slightly better. But we have gained market share by 1.5% this year. And we expect to build further on that. So for us, the year as a whole should be better than what we were last year. So we are pretty hopeful for that. And we also think that the industry should do at least equal to what we did last year.